Hello everyone, welcome back. In this session, we will see the next questions in the forms menu. So, the multiple choice questions, checkbox type of question, and the drop down. Okay, so I have a sample form I have designed for driving safety awareness. So, here I have a short answer questions, enter your name. Okay, then here what I can do is I wanted to request the user to enter the vehicle model. Okay, so for that, what I will do is I'll go and insert a multiple or which type of vehicle you have. Okay, so my first option would be two-wheeler. I have other option. If I click on add option here, my second option will get enabled. Sometimes people might have other options, so we can give them a choice to write on their own. Say for example, add other. So what will happen is they can write their own description of their vehicle. So for example, if I now click on the preview, here they will, if they click on 4, it will get directly selected. However, if they click on the other, the field gets enabled and they can write their own responses. Okay. Here the catch point is if you click on the more menu, it has some description. So what we have seen in the last video. Then shuffle an option order, which is relevant when you have multiple option here, and then we have go to section based on answer. Okay, so to show the shuffle option order, let me add more options to this. Okay, and now if I see, I will have those options in the same order in which I have written the question. Okay, if I click on shuffle option order, every time it will shuffle the options. Okay, so like here in this case my options got shuffled, so for every user these will get shuffled. The other option is go to section based on the answers. Now let's see the checkboxes. So what is the difference between multiple choice and the checkboxes is, in the multiple choice you can select only one as an answer, while in the checkboxes you can choose multiple options. So for example, if I have here, okay, here I can again click on the shuffle order or I can click on the response validation. So for example, here I can validate that at least I need one, okay, or at least I need two inputs. Okay, how this will turn out is, see, must select at least two options. So which type of vehicle, and here you can choose multiple, you can choose all, etc. Okay, so this is how the checkboxes work. Third is the drop down. So same options we can see in the drop down format. I can choose. Again, this is you can choose only one option from the menu. So these three go hand in hand. So these are basically for choice type of answers. The difference is checkboxes you can have multiple and hence it has limited functionality, while multiple choice and drop down has more functionality. So what more functionality is, basically let me go to select the option multiple choice, delete the six wheeler. Okay, now I have these two options. So here I can have this add sections into the form. Okay, so if I add section into the form, so for example I have some different questions for the user who are selecting two-wheeler and different questions for the users who are selecting the four-wheeler. So what I can do is I'll click on add section. So here my section would get added. Okay, so I can choose here two-wheeler section. Okay, and here I'll keep on adding question. Say for example, Again, multiple choice questions. Do you wear helmet while driving? Here my options would be, now see here suggestions, add all, yes, no, and maybe. So I can just click on add all. So all my options has been added here. Okay, I do not want the add other options here, and I can say okay. Right, this is a multiple choice question. Then let me add another section for the four wheeler. Same questions, let me add here multiple choice questions. Do you wear seat belt while driving? Now this would be irrelevant if I put the same questions under this question, and hence it would be meaningless. Okay, and then okay, so before we move on, let's see how this works. So now if I have multiple sections of the forms, what I can do is here on our initial questions we will go to the more menu and say go to section based on the answer. Otherwise, what will happen, if you have noticed, after section 1 continue to next section. So this is a default option, so we can always continue to next section by default. Then after section 2, section 3. Okay, however here we can add a condition. So for example, if I select two wheeler option, user select two wheeler, it will go to section 2 two wheeler. If it selects four wheeler, it will go to section four wheeler. Okay, now after this, if I have another question, okay, sorry, my cursor was after the first section, so here the section has been created up below it. Let me delete this section, go down, select this question, and then add a section here. Here for demo purpose, let me write continued. Okay, now here if you see, after section 3 it is asking to continue to the next section, and after section 2 it is asking me to continue to the next section. Now what will happen is, if I select this two wheeler, it will jump to the two wheeler question, and then after that it will continue to the next section, which is a irrelevant thing. So let me show you how. For example, ABC, if I select two wheeler, it will go to the two wheeler helmet. If I say yes, and if I click on next, it will again jump onto the four wheeler, which is a invalid question action basically. So what I can do is, before that let me complete these questions. So after my answer, I will not continue to the next section, I will jump to the continued section. Okay, and here I can choose continue to next section, or I can manually click this as well. Okay, now if I preview this questionnaire ABC, if I select four wheeler and next, it will jump onto the four wheeler section, which is our section 3. If I click on next, it will jump onto the continued section and submit. Okay, if I click on two wheeler, it will ask me two wheeler question. I say yes, and then it will jump onto the continued section. Okay, so this is how your multiple choice checkboxes and drop down. So this is applicable to the drop down only. So if you click on the more menu, even for the drop down type of questions, so the same can be accessed. So for example, here let me change the question type to drop down. Okay, and rerun this. So see here, I can now choose from here. And next, four wheeler, next. Okay, so I hope you got the understanding clear of how you can create these sections and how you can make use of the multiple choice checkboxes and drop down type of questions. So thanks for joining. Stay tuned for the next, and thank you.